Hi, I'm Julie Nadel. I'm a Linocut printmaker. I live in Jersey City. I print at the New York Art Students League, and I want to show you some of my prints. This is one of my favorite prints. It's called Strongman Coney Island, and this thing is still there in Coney Island last time I checked. You put a quarter in or something and you arm wrestle this scary looking guy with his girlfriend. And I always thought it was very expressive and an interesting Coney Island attraction, so I had to do a print of it. It's actually right outside the House of Horrors. If you go there, it's in sort of an enclosed area. You can still see it. It's pretty cool. And I had fun doing the print because I like to do all the textury stuff and different types of cutting, which I think kind of add to the whole, the whole image. Just makes it interesting. This is Elephant Ride, Coney Island. I think this is probably still in Coney Island too. It's a kiddie ride, and I just thought this elephant was very expressive and interesting. And I did this like 10 years ago, so this is one of my early Coney Island prints. But again, I just love all the textury printing. I love the darks. I love shadows. Of course, wherever it's black, if I'm using black ink, that means I didn't have to cut anything there. So being a lazy person, I sort of like a lot of blacks, but I also think it grounds the print a lot. And I think this print, has some motion, has some interest. I like the expression on the elephant. I think these carny animals and rides all have a lot of expressive elements to them, and I'm quite drawn to them. Now this is one of my prints of structural elements in Coney Island and amusement parks. I love the structure. Basically, you're carving out a lot of parallelograms and triangles after drawing it on the block, which takes a long time because I hand draw this on the linoleum block. Sometimes I grid it off according to a photograph. I take these photographs of these things myself for the most part. And this one I just thought was really fun, looking up at the Wonder Wheel. It's very big, massive, and I thought this was an interesting angle looking up at it. And just seeing all the intricacy of the struts and the structure and all that. I had a lot of fun doing this. And I like to think if an engineer looked at this, this is it. I didn't make anything up. This is what the structure looks like. But of course, my creativity comes in when I take the photo because the composition has to be just right for me for Linocut in order to get a good outcome. This is the last print I want to show you. It's the Cyclone at Coney Island. I searched a while to find a good composition to show the way I wanted to show this ride with the steep drops, and I liked the black area where the cars and the riders go through because to me it looked very dark and mysterious, and I think it anchors the picture compositionally along with the black strip at the bottom. I think it gives it some sort of nice dark underpinnings. But this was a lot of carving. Again, this is actually structurally exactly what it is. I didn't make anything up. I did reproduce it, but for me, creating this composition was the key. And I like this print. I love detail in all my prints. I'm mad about detail, and I thought this print came out really nicely. It's one of my faves.